Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my MP18 weapon guide for Battlefield 1. First, let's look at some basic stats. The maximum damage is 23, the minimum damage is 13.5, the rate of fire is 550 rounds per minute, the magazine capacity is 32 rounds, and the muzzle velocity is 420 meters. Now usually, I like to list the stats for every variant, but in this case, there wouldn't be really any point to it. All variants share almost the exactly same stats, the only differences being in reload speed and recoil. The experimental variant has the slowest reload speed and the lowest recoil of the three variants. Now, before we go any further, please consider liking and subscribing. It shows me that you all like this content and it really helps me and my channel out, so thank you. Just give you a second to do that, and let's continue. First, let's talk about the trench variant. The trench variant excels in close quarters. Of the three variants, it has the tightest hip-fire spread, meaning it's more accurate while being hip-fired. This means, if you engage your enemies in close quarters, such as a trench or a building, you should have an advantage in the firefight. So I recommend rushing into an objective area, finding some cover, and locking down the area. Use your flanks and use your cover. If your enemy is far away, try to tap fire while aiming down sights, or try to close the gap. Either way, once you get within, I'd say, around 15 to 20 meters of your enemy, you can just mow them down with ease. Not really any trouble there. Next, let's discuss the optical variant. The optical variant has almost the exact same stats as the trench variant. The only different stat is the spread. The optical variant has a tighter spread and comes equipped with a sight. And when I say tighter spread, I mean it's tighter while aiming down sights. It's less accurate while hip firing because I guess of the optic. This means that in this particular variant is much more suited for close to medium range combat instead of just close range. You can still shred your enemies up close, but now you have much higher chance of winning a firefight at medium range. Make use of your sight and actually ADS when you go to fire upon someone. Also, make good use of map position. Try to fire from areas where you can get a few shots off before your enemies know you're there. This allows you to kill them from a decent range and stay hidden for even more kills and more fun. Finally, let's talk about the experimental variant. Of all the variants, the experimental works the most different. For example, unlike the other variants, the experimental is not full auto. It doesn't fire just fully automatic. It uses burst fire. And to be more precise, it's 3-round burst. This will change up the strategies you use quite a bit. Since while using this variant you have a sight and 3-round burst, you can attack enemies at longer ranges. So take advantage of this. So try to take the advantage of verticality and try to find locations where you can see more targets. This means, using ladders to get up on top of buildings or just like hilltops, something like that. And once you're at these longer ranges, try to tap fire. Well, you kind of can't tap fire, but try to aim down sights and be more accurate. Since you have a sight and you have 3-round burst, which means your recoil is lower, then you should have no problem just wiping enemies out at longer distances. Seriously, just take advantage of being able to see your enemy at long range. I'm not saying you're going to be sniping people from like 300 meters like with a rifle, but you have a better chance of killing them. So, that's about it, guys and gals. What is your opinion of the MP18? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I want to know. Also, what is your favorite weapon for the assault class? I'm trying to get an idea of which weapons to do guides on next, so if you guys comment below and tell me which ones you like, I might have an idea of the next weapon to do a guide on. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more awesome Battlefield 1 content. I'm the Battlemoon, and I will see you on the next battlefield.